Hello everyone and welcome. I'm Shay. In today's lesson, we are going to learn about poultry. Poultry is a name given to birds eaten for food and includes chicken, turkey, goose, pigeon, and ducks. At one time, chicken and turkey were a rare treat, but intensive rearing has made them more readily available. Chicken is now generally less expensive than other meats. Also, a dictionary definition of poultry would state that it is domesticated birds kept for eggs or meat. Poultry meat has the same basic structure as meat, except there is less connective tissue and the meat is more tender. The legs and wing muscles, which do the most work, are generally tougher and darker in color because of the presence of myoglobin. With the exception of goose and duck, there is less fat in meat of poultry, so it is drier when cooked. The flavor of poultry is generally not strong and develops during cooking in a similar way to that of other meat. Poultry should be chosen according to the following factors: its appearance, its intended use, and its nutritive value. Appearance: poultry meat, except for pigeon, which is darker, should be pink, white, with darker meat on the wings and legs. It should be plump and springy to the touch. It should have a fresh smell. Intended use: poussins are very young birds that are cooked and served whole or in half. Turkeys are available in a range of sizes, particularly at Christmas and other festive occasions. Medium-sized birds tend to be more tender than larger ones. Nutritive value: the protein of poultry is easily digested and of higher biological value. With the exception of goose and duck, poultry contains less fat than red meat. There is also less iron, thiamine, riboflavin, and nicotinic acid than in red meat. When storing poultry, freshly killed poultry should be hung in a cool, dry place with all the internal organs in place. This is to ensure that the meat becomes tender before it is cooked. Chickens are normally hung for 1 day, turkeys for up to 5 days, and geese and ducks up to 2 days. Fresh poultry should be kept in the cold place after the giblets, which are the internal organs such as neck, gizzard, and liver, and other organs have been removed. It should be eaten soon after purchase, 2 to 3 days if kept in the refrigerator. Frozen poultry should be allowed to thaw completely before being cooked, and then to avoid salmonella food poisoning. Following internal organs of an animal is classified as offal: liver, kidney, heart, brain, tongue, sweetbreads, which is the pancreas and thymus glands, tripe, stomach of an ox or sheep, pig's intestines, often used as sausage castings. As a result of concern over BSE, certain offal from cows, the brain and spinal cord, have been banned for use in animal feeds and in meat products. The term is derived from the two words off fall because the parts are removed from the carcass. In America, offal is also called variety meats to make it sound more appetizing. Aww. You may be wondering, is offal important? Next is how offal is important in the diet. 1. The protein content. The protein of offal is of high biological value and, if well cooked, is readily digested. 2. Fat. There is less fat in offal than in muscle meat in general. 3. Vitamins. Retinol, vitamin A, is stored in the liver, so liver is a very rich source. Pregnant women, though, are advised to avoid eating liver as high intakes of vitamin A in early pregnancy can cause birth defects. Kidney and heart also contain some retinol. Heart and liver contain useful amounts of thiamine. There is some vitamin C in liver, but it is not a valuable source. 4. Carbohydrates. Liver may contain a little glycogen, but this is not an important source. 5. Minerals. Tripe contains a useful amount of calcium. Liver and, to a lesser extent, kidney are important sources of iron. Poultry farming is the raising of birds domestically or commercially, primarily for meat and eggs, but also for feathers. A carefully controlled environment that avoids overcrowding, chilling, overheating, or frightening is almost universal in poultry farms. Modern methods of sanitation, prevention, and treatment provide excellent control.
Thank you so very much for watching. We have come to the end of the lesson for today. But do remember, every day you learn, you grow. So keep learning and you'll keep growing. Bye for now.